let's go with I'm gonna we'll get you off and going first. Let's start with Ben and Morgan. Didn't have much of them in this episode. But we did see Ben and Morgan with Dr. Pia. So, and Morgan still doing her own thing. We saw Morgan with the girls as well, still trying to get Ben to, I don't know, apologize some more. I don't know how much more apologizing brother need to do, but she wants him to apologize emotionally. I don't know what that is.
So we see them silently, awkwardly sitting on the couch waiting for Dr. Pia to come visit. Ben says it's been a couple of days since he's seen her, and he's looking forward to the conversation with Dr. Pia, and he's hopes that they can make some amends. So Dr. Pia comes in. Morgan's got her scrubs on. Oh, just got off from work. She was like, yeah, I got off from work and came right over here. Dr. Pia don't say nothing. I'm sure they know she's not staying there, but at the same time, I'll be like, what you mean you just came over? She
at least could have changed her clothes, though. I mean, I know some people, scrubs, working with sick patients and all that all day, or whatever she does. At least change your clothes.
Well, I took my scrubs off as soon as I came in the house.
Yeah, take your clothes off. I mean, you got all the germs, disease, and sickness, and all that's flowing on your clothes. And I know she probably don't care because it's Ben's apartment now, not hers, because she moved. But I was like, take your clothes off.
But Dr. Pia asked them, how's it been? And Morgan's like, it's been disappointing. You know, I was hopeful coming into this. I was looking for a partner, a best friend, and, you know, somebody to be there in my defense. No, to stick up for me. What she says, I've been in defense mode this whole time. He attacked my character behind my back. He's never had my back. He said half-truths, and I'm like, here she go. Here she go.
But meanwhile, Ben did admit that it is kind of his fault. And he keep admitting that it's his fault. He keep telling the world, I made a mistake. I lied. I shouldn't have lied. But she still won't let bruh off. She won't let him down.
Well, Dr. Pia asked him, it says, she asked him, which it didn't look like that in the preview. The producers always set it up so it looked different. But she asked Ben, okay, so you were pretty vindictive then. And he was like, you know, can you explain what you mean by vindictive? She was like you purposely told half-truths about her. And he was like, I mean, yeah, I guess. No.
I want to know the half-truth. We have never heard what the half-truth is. And I hope it's just not this BS situation. When I say BS, I mean the Bachelor's of Science degree, nursing degree. I hope it's all just not about this nursing degree. I hope he said her feet stink, she farted in the bed, that she's in like $200,000 worth of debt, she really ain't got no money in the bank account, that her breath stink, something other than the Bachelor's of Science degree in nursing. Please let it be something that, because if it's still the nursing thing, get over it. It can't just be talking to Justin about the nursing thing. It has to be more, but they have not enlightened us or shared with us what the more is. That's a problem with me, because I'm basing it off of just the nursing thing. What else did he lie about? What else could he have lied about? Because she said she forgave him for the nursing thing. What is it? What is it?
I don't know. But Dr. P is like, you know, you see her response. Ben said, yeah, I expected that. I would expect someone to be aggressive and call me out on it. And again, he says, my thing is he's scared of the uncomfortable conversations. You know, he noticed that Morgan's got the same temperament as his dad. It sort of triggers him. You know, he would like to be addressed and talked to in a better tone. That would make him feel better. And Morgan just really kind of glosses over it. She says, you know, maybe I could have, like she said before, maybe I could have created a safer space for him to be able to talk to me. And Ben said because she's basically rough and aggressive, that he's run away. He's run away in the past, and so he ran away, didn't talk to her. And so Dr. P is like, you know, okay, where do we go from here? Can you heal?
Before that, do you blame him, though? Or
No!
Do you want to be with somebody who's talk rough and aggressive to you every day?
No!
She is literally punked this dude, and he is like, don't know what to do. She got into his face. She threw his flowers down. Every advance he tried to make, whether romantically or physically, emotionally, she is shot down. He repeatedly apologizes for his behavior. He changed his behavior. He realized that he hurt her. What else can he do in this situation? And I understand she has the right to be upset. I'm not negating her feelings. I'm not negating anything that she has to say. But at the same time, if you want the marriage to work, at what point do you want to work on it? Or at what point do you say, you know what, I call it quits and it's done? And let him know the rules of the game. Let him know how you feeling, because he's doing everything. I mean, again, all signs point to this not working out, because she didn't speak to him like 2 or 3 days. Come on, it's gonna happen.
So in answer to Dr. Pia's question, Morgan's like, I'm not sure where we go from here. I don't think he sees the full extent of how he's hurt me and what he's done. And, you know,
I disagree with that too.
He hasn't given me a full, genuine apology. I don't really see emotions from him. I'm like, I kept looking at TV saying and he said this. So I'm not saying something he hasn't said. It's not like it hasn't been said on here. He's an Asian man. They're not typically known to be emotional. They're not. She should know that. She's part Japanese. If you know anything about your culture, honey, then you would know that. And he was like, you know, he says, you know, I guess it should be more action based. Yes, I can empathize with where she's coming from. How can I apologize? You know, I can let her know I apologize. You know, social actions like give her a massage, and she's like, Dr. Pia said, you see her shaking her head. He was like, I mean, yeah, but he's like, I don't know what to do. What do you want me to do?
And but she's not explaining that. Again, you want him to be what you want him to be, broke down, boohoo, crying like you. The dude goes to therapy now. The man lost 7 pounds. The dude you can look at him and tell he's totally stressed out about this situation. What else? Again, I keep hearing what she said. I want to make your life miserable. And what she's doing is she's making him like she wants him to grovel at her feet and hold onto her ankles. Please forgive me, Morgan. Please forgive me, Morgan. I'll come back, and wanting to do it in front of millions of people and everybody. The man is already apologized 50 million times. And to me, Ben just needs to shut up. Don't give no apology. And you know what? Say divorce, done. Decision day, done. Y'all come get this check. Y'all can do whatever you need to do, but I'm done with this girl. Because he's never going to please her. If they ever got back together, 5 years from now, she will bring this back up. Every anniversary, she will bring this back up. And no, it's over. It's done.
Yeah.
Done deal. She's clueless.
Dr. Pia says, you know, it ends, what it's about is a trust thing. And, you know, trust won't happen overnight. Even if you forgive him, you know, y'all got to build back up trust. And she said the one thing she noticed that was helpful in where they were talking, she says, you know, the tone has changed in this conversation. It's more calm. You know, you're more opened up. Y'all's tone is matched. And, you know, if y'all can continue having conversations like that, you know, then it'll be better. He's just expressed, it's hard for me to articulate my words, to put into words what I'm thinking and what I'm feeling. So that's where he's having an issue, and she's not understanding. And I don't know how much more. I mean, like you said, the guy's, he's tearful, he's stressed out, he's losing weight, he can't sleep. What kind of emotions do you want? That is an emotional expression.
I know he's doing too much for just being with somebody for 3 weeks. In my opinion. No, she has
worried that poor man's nerves.
To be stressed that much for somebody that I barely know, right? For somebody who's I barely to know. I know, and I understand he's a people pleaser. If I met you 3 weeks ago and all this transpired, I am not losing sleep nor losing 7 pounds.
But that's because that's not your personality.
But I mean, I know it's not my personality, but that's a people pleaser because she keeps showing you she doesn't want you, you know? And at what point even if you're a people pleaser, and we'll talk about this with Justin and Alexis, at what point if you're a people pleaser, do you keep trying to please people who don't want to be pleased?
But he said that. He said just like when he was in school, that he didn't get, you know, he didn't like to get picked on, so he was overly nice, overly kind. That's just not even the people pleaser part. That's just like, I'm trying to do even more than I probably should. That's his personality.
Yeah, but she keeps showing up. But I think at a point, somebody needs some expert friend, Justin, whoever. At this point, you can talk to Justin, talk to Nate, talk to the rest of them. At this point, dude, I don't know what to do. And so, what should I do?
I want to just real quick go to where the guys and the girls meet up, and they talk to Morgan about that. And, you know, she says, you know, Ben says Morgan says he owes her an emotional apology. He tried, but he guess is not good at it. And Morgan says, I don't get any emotion from him. I'm like, again, so do you want him to cry? Do you want him to be on the couch curled up in a ball? How are you not getting any emotions from him? You know, and, you know, Ben says, you know, I run away from my problems. She's strong and she's in, you know, she's so strong. She's one of the strongest people I know, but it's intimidating. And Morgan says, you know, Mitch says in response to that, you know, it looks like Ben wants to internalize everything and he's blaming himself for everything. And he really just needs to let himself off the hook.
Definitely. Come down, brother. Come down. It ain't all you. It's both sided. You made a mistake, she won't forgive you. Yeah. And
what Alexis said to Morgan is that, you know, why do you keep expecting the same thing even when you realize you're not going to get it? Why are you still looking for the same thing? And Stasha's like, plus, you'll probably get it and not think it's genuine. So what's the point? You trying to force him to give you the apology the way you want it, but then you're going to be like, well, I don't believe it because, again, you forced him into doing it. It's like, for what?
She just want to hear it. I mean, again, she want to hear it and she wants to make his life miserable. I just can't get over that statement. She was that vindictive, and no one's addressing that. Dr. P.
I don't think she never said make your life miserable.
She said, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there every day, ruining you, or being there every day in your face, and this, that, and the other. In which translation was, I'm gonna be here whether you want me or not, and I'm gonna make you mad. I'm gonna piss you off.
Right.
You know,
I just didn't want to say. She didn't say I'm gonna make your life.
Oh, she didn't say miserable,
but she did say I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna be there so you can see and realize what you did, your actions.
So, just like I'm gonna keep throwing it back in your face every day, and she's never gonna forgive him. And so with her apology, her making him want to apologize, is I'm gonna throw this in your face every day, which Stasha's true. I don't care how he apologized. He can buy 50 million roses, put a big banner up downtown San Diego. She's not going to forgive him and let it go. We're still gonna be talking about this at the reunion, just like, you know, yeah, we should still be talking about this at the reunion. And she's not gonna let it go. She's gonna talk about this to her next husband or boyfriend or whoever else she deal with. She's still gonna be talking about Ben.
Mm-hmm. Last thing there, when the girls talked, Lindy was like, I'm angry for her, you know, she's so emotionally intelligent and mature, and, you know, maybe he's trying, but he's just not capable. And I just disagree. It's just not the way you want it.
Yeah.
It's just not the way you want it. Again, y'all are strangers. You don't know him that well. Why are you expecting something from him that may not be him? Anyway, next.